Hey everyone, and welcome to the Lords of the Fallen. So carrying on with the tutorial area, there's not much more to learn, there's just little things to explore. We're going to come to this gap here. Alright, pull out your lamp and go into the Umbral Realm. So we want to lock onto this target here and soul flare it. Drop down. Now there's going to be a few enemies that appear, so you just want to attack all the eggs that you can. Alright, from here we want to pick up this umbral item thing. Alright, we have an umbral eye. Now, that'll give us a extra soul flare charge, so we can charge more than once at this point in time. Kinda helpful. Alright, we need to get to the hub area to equip that too, so it's fine. Over here we have a stigma. Alright, from that we got Umbral Scourings. Now that is an item that you pick up after every vestige that you watch. It's a currency of some form. You kind of use it for like boss weapons and stuff like that. So yeah, it has its uses. So anyways, we're just going to go all the way back up here. We're going to rest at the vestige. I may as well put that point into something. So vitality. Alright, following this path over here, we have a guy hiding behind the barrels, I guess they are, and this guy over here. So attack the barrels. This guy's a bit stronger than he should be. That's fine. Oh, missed ya. Right. We have an item sitting up here. And it's a Mine Owner's Ring. So this is pretty much, if you've played like Dark Souls before, this is your Chloranthy ring. So definitely going for that, because I like that sort of stuff. Coming on down here. You can either go into the water and drown and go into Umbral, or just go into Umbral naturally. There you go. Alright, we have an item. Ammunition, which is great. We want to come over here, grab this item from the hanging body. Alright, we got the pilgrim hood and the pilgrim bandages. And we have an ambush. We also have like a proper enemy come and attack us at some point down here. Right there. Feel like he drops down because he wasn't there before. Alright, now if you're ever sure if you ever not sure if you didn't pick up all the souls, honestly just do a quick siphon. What did he drop? Mangler axe and sleeves, nice. Alright, we have two of these Wrangler dudes. Manglers, whatever they are, so Wranglers or Manglers. Ooh. I'd better heal. Stop that. Alright, we're going to come over to the effigy. I don't know where the second guy got to, but he'll turn up soon. We're going to come over here and kick this plank so we have a shortcut back to the effigy. To the effigy, to the vestige? Wow. Language. Alright, there's a second guy behind here. Maybe he just didn't wake up. Odd. Coming on through here, so this will just take us back to where we were in Umbral. Alright, we got that body hanging from there with the item. This path was blocked during the Umbral phase, so there are things that you can go to in the real world that you can't get to in Umbral, and vice versa. Pick up the Holy Ward. This is just if you need to get back there, pretty much. There are a lot of shortcuts in this whole game that you will open and you'll be like, that's cool, but I'm never going to use it. Still fun how interconnected the world is. Alright, talk to the Iron Wayfarer.
You carry them if you don't make use of these.
Alright, this is what we call a vestige seed. So, when you can come over here and see your lamp sort of humming like the way it is, pull it out and press triangle. Now you'll see the triangle button on the bottom right hand corner is allocated to seeds. Alright, you can do this on a flower bed, so all these little roots with white things on them, they're more noticeable than you think when you go through the game. This brings up a temporary vestige. So you can only have one vestige open at a time, so if we were to open one up down the track, this one would disappear. But it's a temporary checkpoint, so kind of cool. Alright, rested that guy. We're going to come up here. We will be going back to him in a second, so him the vestige, not him the Iron Wayfarer. I don't know why I referred to it as him. Anyways, coming up here, first thing you want to do is break all this crap. We have another one of those difficult dudes and we have no way to plunge him. So, however, he is attacking everyone else as well. So I'm just going to wait for him to fight people and for them to attack him. Oh, no, they're coming for me now. Alright, that's fine. Once he starts coming towards us, I'm actually just going to soul flare him. Alright, we'll get as much damage on the soul as possible. And then we'll hit him to get rid of that damage. Once he starts doing this crap, just dodge into it or dodge away from it, either. Oh, you got me. Alright, so a little bit of a tricky one. Doesn't matter too much if we used our healths or not. Should have an archer around here too. Oh, he died, that's fine. Anyways, coming up the top here, we do have an item to collect. In fact, we have a couple of items to collect. So, ammunition pouch. Coming over here, you will take fire damage if you go in here. However, if we go into Umbral, no fire damage. Alright, we're picking up the rusty cutter. Now, over here, you can barely see it. There's minor fire salts. Alright, we have another fire salts around here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Cool. I always thought there was a third one. That's fine. Oh, there is a third one, and it's over here. Okay, going into there is a boss fight. So before we do that, we're just going to go rest at the vestige, the seedling. Now, there are summons in this game. However, you need to at least attempt the boss on your own once you die to that boss, then those summons become available, which is a bit of a pain. Simply for the fact that we're going to need to use a specific summon for majority of the boss fights in this game. It's linked to a side quest. So using this character called Kukujin is pretty much crucial. So we're just 9 times out of 10 going to have a boss fight where we run in, I'll show you the mechanics, I'll die, and then we'll summon her. A lot of them are just simply run in and whack your opponent. However, Pieta is different. So this is Pieta. This is your parry boss, alright? That she's going to get used to the quick guard mechanics. Alright, so you really just want to time your guards with her. Alright, that slam attack you really want to get out the way of. This one you want to sort of dodge towards it in the moment of impact. This one here, we're just going to run away from. Can we get it? No, not yet. Oh, damn it. That laser beam attack has killed me more times than I can care to admit, to be honest. Alright, eventually around like 2/3 of her health, she's going to change her form, she'll slam down with her little lightsaber thing that she's got, and grow wings. You really want to get out the way of that. Alright, this is us here. Do I have Brio Stone Pear, which is great, so it's like a health rejuvenator thing. If you've ever played Dark Souls 2, these are your life stones. So bottom left hand corner, Brio Pear. Alright, so from here, get out the way of his slash. This is the attack that you can parry. The one thing that I struggle with a lot of the time is her grab attack. So she will like plunge towards you, and by the time you realize what's happening, she's got you. Oh, bitch. There we go. Up. Laser beam. Generally, she summons a couple of like clones to, there we go, to do her dirty work. So there's generally like a follow-up attack there. That was that grab. Oh, I hate that grab so much. Alright, she'll summon her clones. One to the left, one to the right. So we're going to stay in the middle here. Alright, this one we want to get out of the way of. And sometimes she'll do a follow-up attack with a laser beam or some crap. That was actually going to be a second slam, so you could see her powering into that. Yep, this fight is all about patience and learning how to perfect guard. Once you've got that down packed, you will be absolutely fine with this. Alright, so again, we're getting out of the pathway of those two. Up. So it's not the quickest fight in the world. Are you going for a second slam? You are. We were behind her and that still didn't even help. Nice. Wow, my first health. Oh god, I hate that grab attack so much. Alright, where are these guys going? One in the center, one to the right, so we'll get out of the pathway. Get out of the way of the laser beam. No, you're determined to grab me. Can you just attack, please? Thank you. That's more like it. Oh, okay, we have one more attack. I'm sure I can shoot her. There we go. Alright, so after you defeat a boss, there's always going to be one of these little stigma things, so you always want to make sure that you go into Umbral and find that.
Brothers and sisters, you honor us and all who came before you with your sacrifices, while I wish they were unnecessary.
Alright, so coming through progression, you want to go up to the top of the little tower. Open the chest, we will get Sanctify from it, which is a radiant spell. Alright, and we got the Umbral Scouring and Remembrance of Pieta. Alright. Come over here, use the effigy to go back to the real world, and then we're going to follow the staircase down. This is, I think it's Sky Rest or Sky Bridge. I don't know, there's so many like sky things, like I've been playing Dragon Age and stuff, and it's all very much the same name. Is it Sky Rest? No, it's Sky Bridge, my bad. So anyways, this is going to be our hub area, alright? We're going to come back here a lot throughout the game. NPCs end up different places, so think of this as Firelink Shrine if you've played Dark Souls 3. First thing we're going to do is actually just rest at the vestige and level up, may as well. You know what, we won't, because we will sell some stuff beforehand. Alright, come over to this guy here. This is our daddy preacher.
I have no as one. My name is the Holy, the Church of the duty of ensuring the wildest. She ended at least, but now it is to the use the and deliver some rogue glorious.
Alright, so just exhaust his dialogue. Okay, this is Dunmire. He is going to link us to our final ending sort of thing. The Umbral ending. There are 3 endings. You've got Radiant, Infernal, and Umbral. Umbral is, in my opinion, the hardest one to get, just because it's so like character quest based. So once you get that out of the way, the other 2 endings are really straightforward. We'll go down that track much later in the walkthrough. Anyways, from here I want to purchase another hammer. Alright, so we can do 2 hammers. I want to purchase Radiant Weapon and Healing Radiance. Other than that, that's really it from him. I'm going to sell some stuff. So we'll sell the Vigor Skulls. I am going to sell the salts just because I've got a spell that will do all of this for me. And the wards. Now, there are trophies linked to buying every single spell. Oh, sorry, obtaining every single spell, as well as every weapon, every armor piece, that sort of thing. It is a pain in the butt to get, but if you're looking for the platinum, you need to get it. Radiant Weapon, I always attach to R2, alright? And Healing Radiance. I feel like these are something that's going to come into play a little bit later. Anyways, from here, we will talk to Pieta. So this is the boss we just fought.
And to think when all to deliver my forgive me, I'm Pieta, so too well contained should bring the beacon and a deep fellow.
Alright, so she's all sorry.
Fellow sanctified vessel, may Aureus's divine radiance flow through me and into you.
Cool. Okay, so we just upgraded our crucifix. I believe it's called a Sanguinarix. I will just add another hammer. Nope, that is the wrong hammer. This one. Cool. So now we have 2-handed hammers, which is great. And we can still block. That's fine. Where do we want to go first? Okay, let's rest because we've exhausted Dunmire's dialogue, so he, in theory, should disappear. Yes, he has. He's gone to his little hovel thing. That's great. Upgrade the character. Nice. Okay, so Dunmire has moved all the way over here.
While the beacon, I would have you seek out as proof, for only in can we hope to turn this land to offer you lit. Also, they are already
Alright, he's just offered you a mission, you just accept it naturally. You can come through here, but there's a locked door at the bottom of this, so I'm not going to bother about that too much. That'll be a next episode thing. Alright, coming to the right here, you want to come into Umbral. We have Mogul. Oh, Molu, my bad. Alright, we're going to socket an Umbral Eye, so we picked one of these up beginning of the episode. Nice. Alright, so this one here will add a Soulflay charge plus 15% dread resistance, so that's like the meter that builds up to stop you from encountering the Crimson Reaper. 25% healing efficiency when in Umbral, so really helpful there. Alright, with him you can also purchase a few things, really helpful here. Alright, you can purchase a few Umbral Scourings through here. I'm not going to bother with that because I don't want to waste my Vigor on that. You can buy Vigor Skulls, but this grants you 1600 for like almost double the cost. So I find these useless. It's probably more to pick it up and drop it to friends if they need it. Vestige Moth, not going to worry about this too much at this stage because it's sort of like a homeward bone if you've ever played Dark Souls. This is a catalyst, I believe. I've been just maybe not. No, because you can get 10 of them. I'm not entirely sure what this does, but we'll come across that later. This is the catalyst. Again, you probably need it for all your weapons thing, but we won't go there so quickly. These are a couple of spells that you can go through. Not bad. I do like Umbral spells. Alright, I'll probably play around with a few Umbral things towards the end. Anyways, coming over here, you want to interact with this. So, we got Putrid Mother's Embrace. That's just an emote. If you go to purchase, you'll notice that you can buy these Umbral Scourings. Now, I have heaps. So, 1604. You will probably not start off with this much if this is your first time playing. So, I'm not going to use these in the walkthrough. Just to get ahead, I'll do natural progression. From here, you do have a storage base system. You can fit 2,000 items in here, so your inventory lets you put 1,500, which is great. I am going to store some of the weapons. I'm not going to worry about the armor so much. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, we'll come out of Umbral. We want to talk to this guy here.
So the exact given that land yet now? Well, I'm Stone, a group of against them. We made of whatever the cost that heret as are you.
Alright, so this is Stoneman. You will need to buy his inventory to get your trophy for the armors and the weapons and stuff like that, because these are a lot of these are quite unique. However, there is one thing of interest. This guy here, the Pilgrim's Perch Key. Don't buy this. He will drop it when he moves from Skybridge. So waste of money.
Our Immaculate Lady will bring redemption.
Alright, he's gonna just do his thing there, that's fine. For the most part, we're going to ignore him. From here, you want to come down the bottom. These guys, for the most part, don't really do anything.
Aren't you that we tend to or anyway, you don't see we set us as what just instead.
Alright. Come through here. Pick up the Aura of Tenancy. That is, I feel like that uses your FP slowly over time, but it gives you like a damage buff. With Radiant Aura, which increases damage received. Yeah, but it constantly uses FP until it drains.
That man, but then, I for both if in doubt, much as he might think.
Alright, come over here, interact with the statue. Use pilfered coins to purchase items. Alright, we got the Orion Vow of Protection. Again, same sort of system with the last one. I don't have any of these because this is all like multiplayer stuff. If you're looking for the all items trophy, these armors don't actually count towards it. There's a few armors and a few spells that don't count towards the trophies. So, just food for thought. There is nothing else in here. There's a dog that eventually comes here. Alright. Coming up the top here, we have a shortcut. No items or anything, just a shortcut. Back to where we planted our first vestige seed. We don't have the key for that right now. We'll get that key next episode. Alright, going back through to where we met Stomond. Coming straight up here. This is where we will eventually have a blacksmith. Alright, there's a lot of quest stuff tied in with her. And I'm just going to come out and exhaust this guy's dialogue.
Not a you like the one I saw. I've learned a little about that land. I hope you recognize the truth. Of course, my name, far more has proven. That's right. Defied, only to be betrayed. So you'll violent and give me the land. No, it's saddened. I hope you see my offer. After all, my offers. After all.
All right. So once he says my offer still stands, that's his dialogue exhausted. He's a bit of a dick. So Andreas Aviv, he is related. So if you ever played the original Lords of the Fallen, the main bad guy in that, and sorry, spoilers, is named Antanas. Alright, that's a direct descendant of Antanas, so yeah, you can sort of see where that's going. Anyways, that is all we have time for this episode, so thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. I'll see you here next time.